Georgia's ruling party, Georgian Dream, has won a decisive victory in the parliamentary election with over 54% of the votes. This outcome deals a blow to the pro-Western factions, who saw the election as a pivotal choice between strengthening ties with Russia and accelerating integration with the European Union. The ruling Georgian Dream party's billionaire founder, Bidzina Ivanishvili, expressed gratitude to voters for their loyalty.
I want to express great gratitude to our beloved voters who have been following us sincerely and with such loyalty.
However, opposition leaders have contested the results, alleging falsification and refusing to recognize the outcome.
So Georgians voted for our historical choice of our ancestors, the greatest Georgian ever, and choice of our future generations. That's an European path. That's in Europe. Georgia is going to Europe. That's our most important step in after our independence, declaration of our independence. So that's a great victory. I'm very happy.
All right, and DD correspondent Amit Mukherjee joins us for more on this. Hi, good evening, Amit. How significant, first of all, tell us, how significant are these polls?
Well, Siddharth, for Georgian Dream, it is definitely a very, very significant victory, particularly at a time, when the democracy was facing the crucial test at the time of, if you look at the kind of geopolitical situation out there in Europe, it's very, very critical. So at this time, it's a very, very decisive sort of a victory as far as Georgian Dream is concerned. In fact, out of the 150 seats, it has backed about 91%, and you pointed out about 54% of the vote it has garnered. And the opposition, which is primarily a union of four parties, it has managed to gather about 37.5% vote, which is like 15% or nearly 20% is a significant margin. Now, this party has been there for the last, for the last 12 years, and since Georgian Dream has been in power since 2012. And earlier, it had a more or less a sort of a liberal outlook, and it had a pro-West, which means in sync with the European Union. But for the last 2 years now, it has kind of aligned itself, not directly though, but in sync with the Russian, seat of power. However, the Prime Minister, there has been a lot of charges against, frauds which have been conducted in the elections. But however, the Election Commission of Georgia has given a clean chip to this entire process. And it's that in a statement, it said that it has been a pretty fair and free election. And it has been endorsed by the constitutional authority of Georgia, of course, which is the Election Commission. Now, again, looking back, Prime Minister Kobakidze, he has kind of said that, all these allegations are baseless. In fact, Georgia doesn't even have a diplomatic relationship with Russia. So the point of, allying with Russia doesn't really arise. However, he also has been harping on the fact that stability of his country is very, very important, along with the future of Georgians. So, he has termed it as a very, very decisive and a significant victory for his party. And from here, it'll, but however, again, the allegation from the opposition is that this party will distance itself from the European Union, which again, if you look at the democratic mandate, doesn't really matter at this point of time, because a large portion of Georgia has voted in favor of Georgian Dream. So whatever political party now decides stands for the country. Siddharth?
Definitely. Amit, you've just said that Election Commission has said that the polls which were conducted were fair, and there is nothing like voter manipulation, which the opposition party alleged. Now, they have also accused the ruling party, Amit, you were also mentioning, of steering the nation away from European Union towards Moscow. Can you explain that a little bit?
Like I said, Kobakidze, he is the Prime Minister. He kind of refuted all these claims. In fact, Siddharth, I would also like to point out all these emotions and reactions from the opposition, again, is somewhere, coming from the fact that there was a pre-poll, pre-election result, sort of a analysis which was done, exit poll, so to say, which we normally understand as exit poll. Now, which pointed at it was done by a US pollster, basically US agency, but it pointed to a very sort of a contrarian sort of an outcome. It never projected Georgian Dream to kind of emerge as a winner in this election, which is why, again, it has given a lot of ammunition to the opposition to come out with these allegations that the poll has been rigged at some point in time. And again, they're kind of venting their feeling that this outcome will again distance them from the Western Union, from the European Union, more aligned with the Western ideologies and outlook. Yeah.
All right, we leave that. Thank you so much, Amit, for your analysis.